Today I'm going to give the Triple G Canelo 2 breakdown and prediction. So let's get into it. Canelo Alvarez will win this fight decisively. All you have to do is go back, rewatch Canelo Triple G 1, and it tells you everything you need to know. Everybody doesn't understand the way boxing is scored. Boxing is scored on a point system, but a strict criteria of how they do this. People mistake Triple G's aggressiveness as effective aggressiveness. Versus Canelo, it was not effective aggressiveness. Yes, he was coming forward, but most of the fight he was missing all night. Canelo's defense was sharp. He was countering him the whole fight. The problem with Canelo in the first fight is he got tired and ran out of gas. That, I believe, will not happen this fight. Canelo is much more adverse. He has much more in his game. He could do much more. Triple G, he's ABC 1, 2, 3. One trick pony. Come forward, come forward, come forward. No defense. Now, I like Triple G, but the point of this is betting purposes. And if you want to bet and win a lot of money, it doesn't get no better than this. Canelo Alvarez is the man to bet on. So let's get down into the breakdown of this. I see this fight going three ways. I personally feel that Canelo can actually get the stoppage this fight. Because, like I said, it's all about being able to adjust and adapt in boxing. And to be able to outthink your opponent. Who's the smarter fighter who could do more? And that's Canelo Alvarez. Canelo knows what he did wrong in the first fight, and the only thing Canelo did wrong in the first fight was he used unnecessary movement at times he didn't need to do that. This fight will be different, and his trainers know that. Canelo's still going to use his feet and move and have effective movement, but the difference is he's going to stand there and catch all of those shots Triple G throws, and he's going to counter him. Last fight, what he did was he made Triple G miss, but he didn't make him pay. And to break that down for you who don't know what that means is, Triple G would throw at Canelo. Canelo would make him miss, but he wouldn't return punches. He wouldn't counter him. So he had very great defense, but he wasn't giving Triple G nothing in return. This fight, he's going to stand in the pocket, make Triple G miss, but he's going to make him pay. And that's going to be a big key in this fight. And another thing that was bad for Canelo last fight was his cardio, his conditioning. He ran out of gas in the later rounds. If Canelo fixes those two things, I guarantee you he's going to walk away with a victory, unanimous decision, or by stoppage. So if the fight ends in a knockout, I see Canelo winning by TKO. I don't necessarily see Canelo stopping Golovkin with a brutal KO or one-punch KO because Triple G has proven that he has a granite chin and can take a good shot. But here's another key that's going to get Canelo the stoppage. If he does get a TKO versus Triple G, he's going to have to go to Golovkin's body all night long. He's going to have to touch him in that body continuously. Sharp left hooks to the body. He's going to have to shoot hard, stiff jabs to the solar plex. And the thing with that people don't understand is when you attack that body on a bully like Golovkin, and I call him a bully as in boxing terms because, he's a feared fighter. A lot of fighters fear him. He comes forward, good chin, takes a good shot, hard puncher. Those kind of fighters do not like it to the body. They don't like body shots. Canelo didn't throw to the body like he should have in the first fight. I believe we're going to see Canelo go to the body a lot more. And I think in the early rounds, we're going to see him go to the body. And in the later rounds, Triple G is going to break down physically and mentally from the constant pressure Canelo puts on him with those body shots. So that's one way I could see this fight going as far as a stoppage. Canelo must go to the body. And like I said, his cardio has to be much better this fight. In this camp, I hope he figured out a way to get his cardio and his stamina up. Run more miles, do whatever he has to do. But that's a big key to winning this fight. Because as far as skills, Canelo has Triple G beat on that by far. Much more polished, skilled fighter. Decision. If the fight goes to a decision, Canelo definitely is going to win that. As long as he boxes smart like he did in the first fight. Uses his legs, avoids all the big shots from Triple G like he did the first fight. And like I said again, it all comes down to conditioning on Canelo. He has to be in better shape stamina-wise, cardio-wise. Physically, he's in great shape. His body is compact. He's ready to go. Cardio, stamina, that's the key. But I'm going to tell you, the only way I see Triple G winning this fight is if Canelo was in fact on steroids, which he got in trouble for having a banned substance, clenbuterol. A lot of people feel Canelo was on steroids. I guess that remains to be seen till Saturday night, and we'll find out, the truth on that, because he's been tested many times since then, and if he was coming back dirty, the fight wouldn't be continued and wouldn't go on this Saturday. So, with that being said, if it goes to a decision, Canelo will win unanimously. It's going to be much more decisive. He has more tricks up his sleeve. He's the better boxer. And he's just going to outscore Triple G, make him miss all night. And I believe it'll be an easy, unanimous decision, and it's not going to be what people expect. Yeah, Triple G will land a couple shots here and there, but Canelo will have the clean, decisive victory. The only way I see Triple G beating Canelo is it has to be by knockout. And I mean, this is boxing. Anything's possible, and we're not going to downplay Triple G's power. He clearly has power. And if he's going to win this fight, he must win by KO. And that's possible, but, I mean, he couldn't do it the first fight. And, Canelo did take a couple good shots from him, and he didn't go down. But I'm not saying Canelo can't be knocked out in this fight, because he definitely can. But if we go back to it, if I'm betting my money, the safe bet for this fight is Canelo Alvarez, the victor. And that's pretty much it as far as this breakdown goes. I mean, I feel like this fight is pretty simple to score. A lot of people felt Golovkin won the first fight, but a lot of people don't know how to score a fight. Aggressiveness is scored only if it's effective. And I feel most of the fight, Triple G was coming forward, but a lot of his punches were missed, and it wasn't effective aggressiveness. Canelo was the sharper, better defense, and that's going to show in this rematch. If you look at all the rematches in past history, the better boxer always wins the rematch majority of the time. The slugger, the big puncher, always has trouble in the rematch. And I liken this fight to Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev, the rematch. The first fight was similar. Ward moving up a weight class, just as Canelo's moving up to middleweight. This is his third fight, I believe. So, Ward knew he could take Kovalev's punch, just as Canelo now knows he could take Triple G's punch. And the difference in that fight is Ward went to Kovalev's body and got the late stoppage. Canelo, if he goes to the body, he will get the late stoppage. That's how I see that happening. And, Kovalev, the guy Andre Ward fought, and Gennady Golovkin are very similar. Both European fighters, Russians, looked at as the boogeyman. Both come forward, have a lot of power. And then you got Andre Ward and Canelo, both skilled fighters, have more tricks up their sleeve, can do a lot more. And it always favors the better boxer in the rematch. Final pick, Canelo Alvarez. Gonna win possibly by late TKO or unanimous decision. You could bank on that.